Players are lined up, official ready to drop the puck. The Stars start with possession as we are now underway. Goes right to the crease. Turned aside with the glove by Korpisalo.
Tkachuk's known for his truculent zone ability, guys. He uses big, hard hits to wear down the opposition. Robertson's got that snipe zone ability, which is that wicked accuracy from shooting when the puck is nice and settled. I'm expecting one of these two players to be the biggest impact for their team tonight. Back to you guys.
And they continue to apply pressure here. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. The Senators win the draw. Moves it to Sanderson. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. Quick feed to Hintz. Pokes it away in his own end. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Takes the pass. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Coughs up possession of the puck. Unloads a shot. Scores. Brady Tkachuk.
Oh, man, that's a tough one for the goaltender. He's still looking for it. He's bobbing, ebbing, and flowing because there's so many layers in front of him. He doesn't even get a look at this.
Ottawa's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. Here they already lead in this one, and they've been dictating the pace of play also.
Well, they get the game's first goal midway through the period, James, but I liked their game right from puck drop. I mean, the way that they started, the urgency around the puck, they pounded it, they had a heavy forecheck, and now they get rewarded for their efforts.
And he takes the feed. He grabs the puck here at the point. The Senators gain control of the puck. Quick pass to Giroux. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Makes the move in close. Big stop by the goaltender right in front. Oh, he exploded on him in the open ice. Stopped by the goaltender. Korpisalo is going to elect to just hang on for the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, and I like that he landed on this one. He's physically engaging, keeping himself in it.
More than half the period left to play. 1-0 to score. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Scoops up the puck now. Delayed penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play.
I could almost predict this charging call before it happened, James, because he came from a long way to make that hit.
Ottawa's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Puck grab by Tarasenko. Came up with the save on that play. Grabs the puck here in their own end. Dallas plays it along the wing. Ottawa's got possession of the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Giroux. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Norris is ready for the face-off as we are about to resume this power play. The Senators will go to work here in the offensive zone. Slides the puck over. Denied by Ottinger. Dallas moves ahead with the puck. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Grabbed along the boards by Sanderson. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. The Senators take it from their own end with time running out on this man advantage. Moves the puck over to Kubalik. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Here's a pass down low. What a steal in his own end. Harley's now out of the box, and we are back to even strength.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
Into the attacking area from the left side. Ottawa's got the puck against the boards. And a stick breaks that up. And he missed the net.
Well, he did more than miss the net, James. I mean, he missed it by a large margin. That's a breakout pass for the other team.
Shot! Scores! And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it. Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front, goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage.
Here in the late goings of the period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And off the face-off, they take possession. Great defensive effort with the stick.
Korpisalo's really impressed me tonight, James. Just look at that last sequence and that desperation save. Unbelievable. I mean, when it's required to be calm and poised, he's got quiet feet. But when he needs to move and make a desperation play, he does it.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Hintz wins the draw on their own end. And it's a quick pass to Robertson. Now a quick pass to Pavelski. Dallas on the attack. The Senators gain control of the puck against the wall. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Keeps possession on the play. Moves it up through the middle to the right. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
Korpisalo's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
No room for that one to get through. And he hangs on just as time runs out. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. Well, let's see who comes out hungrier here in this second as we are still tied. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Senators are going to need to find a way to stay connected and gain some speed through the neutral zone, James, because they're really not getting into the offensive zone with any speed at all. And guess what? That's why they're not getting any shots on net. They're lucky this game is still tied.
Lots of time left in this period. We got a tie game. And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. Tarasenko's got it against the boards. And that's turned aside with the blocker. Here's a short pass to Norris. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. Great reflex on display tonight on his part. Tremendous pressure here in the offensive end. They're coming in waves. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And he takes the dish. Fires it! And it's turned aside by Korpisalo. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Moves it to Tkachuk.
Make a change, make a change.
Handles the pass. And that goes off, pours off a body. Dallas looks to break out in their own end. And he takes the pass. Dallas plays the puck along the boards. Blocked in traffic. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. From one point man to another. Stops them with a glove. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. It's all tied up. Dallas wins the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up. Joseph's called for tripping. He's off to the box. Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
Well, this top-rated power play unit gets their first opportunity to bite in this one, and man, is this ever fun to watch.
Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Quick feed to Kelly. He says, let's get physical on that play. And they get the puck out of harm's way. Dishes it to Seguin. Just a great defensive read there. Dallas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. It's an open space at center. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Here's a shot. The Senators gain possession of the defensive zone. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. The Stars are in transition. Feeds it over on the rush. From point blank. Oh, what a stop with the stick by Korpisalo. Puck moved back to the neutral zone. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. Moves it to the middle. And that goes off a stick and off target. And here comes the judgment from the official.
Once the stick engages at the lower half of the leg or within the skates, you know it's going to be a tripping call.
The Stars send their man advantage unit out once more.
No, they haven't scored on the power play tonight, James, but you got to figure it's got to come, especially when they use what's given to them. Getting the puck up high to the quarterback. When that shot goes through, man, does it create havoc as everyone's looking for that rebound.
They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. The Stars carried along the wall. Here's a chance! And that goes off a player in front. Korpisalo's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Pavelski's got such good eye-hand coordination, guys. His big tipper zone ability, it lets him get the stick on incoming pucks to change the direction, and it makes it really hard for the goalies to catch up.
Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. And they get the puck out of the zone, and that's a break for the squad.
Oh, yeah, this PK unit, they're out there for a reason, James. You have to be able to clear the puck, and it's easier said than done, but they make no mistake this time.
Moves it to the middle, and that's blocked in front. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. And they manage to clear it. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Dallas wins it. Quick pass to Pavelski. Ottawa's got the puck shorthanded. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. And the intensity's starting to ramp up here after that hit. The Stars come up empty-handed on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
I really like what this PK unit has done, and James, in my experience, I know what it's like to be out there in a tie game. You want to execute your role to the best of your ability. You know what it's like to go down by one, and it's really deflating when it happens on a PK. So finding how to do it, getting it done, just did it.
Past the midway mark of the frame, we are all tied up in this one. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Good check, frees the puck up. Moves it quickly over to Duchesne. Levels him with the hit. Chikrin's got it into offensive territory. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Fires it on net, and he had an answer with that save.
Korpisalo's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves.
They've got an on-man rush. Into the offensive zone. Feeds it over. Makes the save. Oh, how did that stay out? Denies him again.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Dallas has the puck. The Stars are on the attack. Quick shot. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle. And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. Well, time to find out who wants this one more as we are underway in the third. Here's a short pass to Hintz. And that goes off a player. Picks up the puck in his own end. Moves it to Robertson. The Stars take it along the wall. The Senators have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Oh, look at this chance. Stopped by the goaltender. Shot! Oh, and another stop. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Tarasenko. Quick feed to Suter. Takes a shot. And that's off target as it hits a body. He got all of that one. And he takes the feed. And he slides it quickly to Suter. Oh, and that one comes up short as he just gets enough of that one. Dallas tries to break out from their own end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Shot, and makes the save. The Senators move the puck in the defensive zone. The Stars scoop it up along the boards. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. The Senators will lose a man, tripping the call. The Stars once again send out their power play unit.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
Puck scooped up by Duchesne. Denies that opportunity. Takes the feed. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Battling for it along the boards. The Stars gain possession along the wall. That's gloved by Korpisalo. Power play continues, and they'll look to set up here with this offensive zone draw.
Well, they need to take advantage of the moment, not just the power play, but they're up against a fatigued goaltender who is not moving as well in his crease.
The Stars have it now. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And a successful clearing attempt. Quick pass to Ben. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Looks to set up at the point now. Moves it quickly over to Duchesne. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They are really applying the squeeze. Across the blue line. And it's picked up by the D. And they'll end all that pressure as they clear the zone.
Joseph's up and ready to get back on the ice.
The Senators are back to even strength as the PK unit comes up large. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but two consecutive saves.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. They win the draw and go on the attack. Here's a short pass to Giroux. The Stars look to start the transition game. Dallas plays it against the boards. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Dallas takes hold of the puck. And he feeds it down to Robertson.
It's a low-scoring affair out there, and not for the lack of entertainment and high-quality chances. Just both teams unable to finish when they get into the wheelhouse around the goaltender. This can be extremely frustrating. But nonetheless, they just got to take a breath and find a way to finish.
Let's send it back down to ringside with Carlin Bade.
Kachuk's a great player when he gets engaged, and he has been that tonight with the offensive side of his game. I've been impressed with his performance.
Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Puck picked up by Ben. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Ottawa's got the puck against the boards. The Stars gain possession. They've got the defense outnumbered. Here's a shot. Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line.
Dallas has gone up by 1 here in period number 3. Does this change their approach now? Do they sit back? Do they push forward? What do you got?
Well, I think it's a balancing act, no question about it, because you have to be able to attack. You have to press. You want to make sure you're pushing and closing on your opponent quickly. You don't want to give them much time with that puck, James, but you also have to be defensively responsible. You can't give up any opportunities the other way.
And he denied that opportunity. There's another stop. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. That is a lonely cage at the other end of the ice here, Cheryl.
Well, it certainly is, and an extra attacker on the ice. Possession is critical. Got to win this faceoff.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Dallas with possession in their own zone. Fires to the empty net, and that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. And now he moves it quickly to Kachuk. Handles the puck. Towards the empty net. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. Dallas has to be pleased with the result. They kind of look like two teams, though, Cheryl. All the offense at the start and then kind of more defending in the end.
Yeah, the last 40 minutes were more defensively structured, not generating a ton of offenses. It was almost as if it was like a high, hard off the glass and get the thing out. I know that very well. That was my game.
Well, that brings a fun night of hockey to the end for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. We will see you next time at the rink.